Trust that God will lead you to the right place. Let go of your worries and let God guide you. God's plan is always perfect, and He will put you exactly where you belong when the time is right. Trust in God's wisdom. He sees what we can't. When you're not sure of your next step, keep your faith strong. Open your heart, listen to what God is telling you, and follow His lead. With God's help, you'll find your true calling. God has something important to tell you. Be careful. Your sister's smile isn't one of joy, but one of knowing something you don't. Family is all about love, and you've always shown endless love for yours. You've given your all to your loved ones, especially your sister, supporting her through thick and thin. You believe family support is solid, but now things are starting to feel off. God sees everything and knows the truth will come out soon. These days have been hard for you, filled with struggles, yet your sister isn't helping. Instead of supporting you, her smile seems to hide something more, something you can't understand. Why is she acting like this? God sees it all and knows that a big revelation is coming. At first, you might think it's nothing serious, but over time, her strange reactions start to make you wonder. As things got more confusing, she wasn't there to help or comfort you. Instead, it seemed like she found your troubles amusing. You never thought she would act like this, but God is always close by, making sure you don't get too sad for no reason. Then you find out something shocking. Your sister isn't being mean on purpose. She knows something you don't, and this secret is why she's acting so oddly. Whatever this secret is, it could change everything, but you have no clue what it is. God has already planned when and how the truth will come out. Feeling unsure starts to really bother you. You think too much, and it keeps you awake at night. Your mind is full of questions, and you can't find any peace. Disagreements start popping up in your family, and there's tension at home. You're not happy about any of this, but God is walking with you, promising that things will become clear at the right time. This stress affects every part of your life. You find it hard to focus at work, and you're not doing as well as you used to. People who used to respect you now look at you differently. Your sleep is restless, your thoughts are troubled, and you feel lost in your own life. But then, little by little, things start to change as you keep moving forward, despite the difficulties. You begin to see signs that God is indeed working in your life. The uncertainty that filled your days starts to fade as you learn to trust in God's timing. You realize that God's plan is always for your good, even if it's hard to see in the moment. Slowly, the pieces start to come together. The secret your sister holds begins to make sense, and the reason behind her odd behavior comes to light. It's not something to fear, but a piece of the puzzle that was missing, now found. As the truth unfolds, you feel the weight lift off your shoulders. The misunderstandings clear up, and where there was tension, understanding starts to grow. Your work begins to improve as your focus returns. Colleagues who seemed distant begin to treat you with respect again, noticing the change in your demeanor. Your reputation, which seemed tarnished, starts to shine once more. Financial worries lessen as stability returns, making life seem less heavy and more hopeful. Through all of this, you've learned a valuable lesson. No challenge is too great. When God is on your side, each struggle has strengthened your faith and deepened your trust in God's perfect plan. Now, with a heart full of peace and a clearer vision of the future, you step forward, ready to face whatever comes your way with. A renewed spirit and an unshakable confidence in God's unending support. People started treating you differently, and your good name began to dwindle. On top of that, financial troubles weighed heavily on you, making every day feel like a struggle. But remember, God is always watching over you, ensuring that justice and fairness will prevail when the time is right. Then, gradually, you begin to notice improvements. The confusion that clouded your thoughts starts to dissipate. It feels like life is beginning to organize itself again. The burdens you've been carrying start to lighten. God is working silently, making sure that the truth reaches you at the perfect moment. You realize that your sister's actions are not a reflection of your value. Her behavior does not determine your worth. You are not responsible for how others choose to see or treat you. What truly matters is staying honest and true to yourself. God has been guiding you towards clarity all this while, and now you can finally breathe easily again. Sleep comes more readily, and a sense of peace fills your heart. The endless nights spent worrying are now behind you. Your family, which was once caught in tension and disagreements, begins to heal. The conflicts diminish, and a normalcy returns to your household. You recognize the strength you've had all along, and with God's guidance, you feel prepared to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. This newfound clarity brings about a transformation in how you interact with the world around you. At work, your focus and efficiency return, and you begin to regain the respect of your colleagues. The reputation you thought was lost starts to rebuild itself. Financial stability slowly creeps back as you manage your challenges more effectively, reducing the stress that once seemed overwhelming. With each passing day, you feel more empowered. The lessons learned during these tough times have shown you the resilience of your spirit. You now understand that each challenge was a stepping stone, helping you to grow and strengthen your faith. As your family bonds mend and strengthen, you see the tangible results of maintaining faith and perseverance. Life's puzzles are coming together, showing you that every piece has its place. Now, with a heart full of gratitude and a mind at ease, you look to the future with optimism. You know that no matter what happens, God is always by your side, guiding you through every obstacle. The journey has taught you that with faith, patience, and a strong will, anything is possible. You're ready to face the world with renewed vigor, knowing that, with God's help, you can overcome any hurdle. The problems that once seemed overwhelming are starting to disappear. God has been at work, ensuring that everything is resolved. At your job, people are beginning to respect you again, recognizing you for who you truly are. The good reputation you feared was lost is now being restored. Financially, things are looking up too, which eases a lot of your worries. Everything is aligning just as it should, revealing that God's plan is indeed unfolding in your favor. Reflecting on the past, you can see that the challenges you faced were all part of a bigger picture. They taught you valuable lessons about strength and perseverance. If your sister held a secret, it was only because God knew the perfect moment for it to be revealed. The pain, the confusion, and the doubts that accompanied this revelation were not meant to break you. Instead, they were tools to build you stronger, to fortify your spirit and prepare you for the future. Now, you walk forward with renewed confidence. You've learned that God is always with you, guiding your path and shaping your destiny. No one's actions, no matter how surprising or unsettling, can alter the plan that God has laid out for you. All the pieces have come together, leading to a future that's brighter than ever before. With each day, your faith grows deeper. You've seen firsthand how turning to God in times of uncertainty can bring peace and resolution. Your relationships, especially with your sister, begin to heal as understanding and forgiveness replace confusion and doubt. This healing extends beyond your personal life, touching every aspect of your existence, bringing harmony where there was once discord. Your workplace becomes a community of support, and your home a sanctuary of peace. The financial stability that returns not only alleviates your immediate stress, but also builds a foundation for future prosperity. You find yourself able to make plans, dream bigger, and invest in your aspirations with the assurance that God supports your endeavors. This transformation is not just about external success, but also about internal growth. You've become more compassionate, patient, and resilient. You approach life's challenges with a calm that comes from knowing you're not alone, that a higher power watches over you, orchestrating events for your ultimate good. As you stand today, looking forward to what's next, you feel equipped and excited for the new opportunities that await. The journey has been tough, but the rewards of enduring faith are clear and profound. Everything has come together, just as it was meant to. The future is not only brighter, but filled with infinite possibilities. Type Amen to embrace this message, acknowledging the journey, the growth, and the bright future that lies ahead, all under God's watchful eye. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.